A gamer's first video game can leave a lasting impact on their taste for gaming. It's the first impression you get when you pick up a controller, turn on the TV, and witness the virtual world you're about to explore. My first video game I ever played was a game from the platformer genre, Sonic Heroes, but we're not talking about that game yet. Instead, we'll be looking at a game that started and revolutionized the platformer genre in the mid-80s and inspired millions of gamers going forward. Salutations, people of the internet, welcome to the database, and today we'll be looking at a game that saved the gaming industry, Super Mario Bros. On the NES. I'll be capturing most of the gameplay footage from the Nintendo Switch NES emulator for this video. Not much of a story in this game. We all know who Mario and Bowser and Peach are at this point. Add those three together and we all know where this is heading. But this isn't Mario's first video game appearance overall. He actually started in the arcade game Donkey Kong, where not Mario but Jumpman save a girl named Pauline from the titular main antagonist in a series of upscaling platforms and hop over barrels. He would also appear in another game to the one we're talking about with a similar title, Mario Bros., a multiplayer game where Mario and Luigi stop enemies within the sewers. But back to Super Mario Bros. This is a game that kickstarted a whole lineup of 2D platformers throughout the 80s and 90s. It's basic platforming. You steer Mario left and right with the D-pad and can also crouch and have a run and jump button. Sound easy enough. You can jump onto enemies like Goombas and Koopas and hit these question blocks will reward you with either a coin or a power-up. 100 coins for a 1-up. For the power-ups, the Super Mushroom can make Mario into Super Mario, while the Fire Flower allows Mario to shoot fireballs. If you know the stage layout very well, you can even find these invincibility stars, which explains itself. And there's also these 1-up mushrooms hidden in levels as well. And that's it for power-up, that's all you're getting, don't be greedy. You go to 8 worlds, each world having 4 stages and all ending with a castle against a Bowser. Yes, I said a Bowser because 7 of them are sussy fakes. And after defeating the fake Bowser, you're greeted by a toad that seemingly flips you off and says, "Screw you, you wasted your time. The princess blew to another castle faster than a rock smash at WrestleMania 32. In some underground stages, you can find these sets of pipes that you can warp to the next world, so you don't have to play through all of the stages in one run. I always find them in World 1-2 and would go to the highest world the pipe offers, although I can never get past World 5 cause screw this castle and screw these Hammer Brothers, so don't expect to have gameplay footage for every single stage. These sections where I'm just outrunning Lakitu as you throw these spiny shells down at me. And in case of World 4-1, it's nothing more than bottomless pits in a flat stage. Yeah, that's clever level design. Every time I try to jump onto the next platform, Mario jumps are heavy. It's like he ate a heavy breakfast, lunch, and dinner worth of nothing but meatballs and spaghetti. These barrage of bullet bills in World 7 make jumping and navigating a nerve-wreck to the point where I got a game over. Yes, I admit, I'm using the Switch's Online's Rewind feature, but I at least beaten the game fair and square years ago on other hardware. I'm not going over World 8 because I felt finished speedrunning a game I already played. Also, yeah, fun fact, speedrunning Super Mario Bros. Is what led to the inspiration of making the Sonic the Hedgehog games. Look it up. You also have these stages where Mario must swim underwater. His movement feels very heavy whether if you're holding down the run button or not, and Blooper just follow your every movement. Also, don't ask me how fireballs work underwater, it just does. There are nice batches of secrets you can find in this game, mostly rewarding you with more coins and faster progression to the final world. In fact, the first stage of the game, go down this pipe and you'll be rewarded with a hefty number of coins. This game is not hard, by all means. It just takes a lot of lives and a lot of retries and a lot of knowing the stage. This is a fun game to replay, and replayability is something that I always uphold. You can also play as Luigi in the game for multiplayer. And by multiplayer I mean 2 players taking turns that just a single player would longer. Plus Luigi's here plays exactly like Mario, so you ain't missing much. Thank God for games like New Super Mario Bros. Wii for allowing more than one character playable on the stage. That is all the compliments I'm giving to New Soup. After rescuing the princess, you're encouraged to play the game again, but overall that's it for the game. Not much to discuss here. It's an easy to pick up platformer that everyone can enjoy and replay. Revisiting the stage and memorizing where each power-up or secret blocks are located is very satisfying and would be the basis for finding secrets in every other platformer game out there. This is a going to point A to point B game, where you can't make Mario go left at all, which is an odd choice, but who am I to complain? But I will complain is a sequel that looks like its older brother, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, also known as Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan, consists of harder levels using the same gameplay style as the original, but with more blue ball kicking. Jesus freaking Christ, why is this ridiculously hard? The only levels I could naturally get through here were the first 2 levels of the game, the rest can go rot in the dust. Many say these levels were considered for super players, for the people who mastered the first game, at least according to Super Mario Bros. Deluxe on Game Boy Color. But what super player lives and breathes only to play the OG Super Mario Bros.? The first game is enough to revisit. Making a game with the same graphics but amping up the difficulty is just asking too much. No thank you. Super Mario Bros. Will go down in history as many things. The best-selling console in the Nintendo Entertainment System, the first game in the Super Mario franchise, the game that saved the video game industry after the crash of 1983. It's a game that has been released on nearly all Nintendo platformers, such as this Game Boy Color Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. This is a game that I got for free from the Nintendo Rewards on Nintendo 3DS XL. This is the version that features a challenge mode where you can complete specific missions, like collecting red coins and a race against Boo, in specifically designed stages. The main problem I have with this version of the Super Mario Bros. Is the screen crunch. Like, I get it, this is taking a large screen game and putting it onto a small screen Game Boy, but you can hardly see what's coming up all around Mario, making it hard to land on platforms and enemies. There's also a version of Super Mario Bros. Featured in this tiny color screen Game & Watch, which is also cool. This Game & Watch was released limited quantities during Mario's 35th anniversary 2 years ago. And this is a cool collectible to have and waste a few minutes on while you're doing other stuff, like doing laundry, or taking a dump. They did this too with Legend of Zelda for their anniversary, but I'm getting way ahead of myself. It might not be my top favorite video games of all time, but it is still an important game for every gamer to witness, play, and discuss, regardless of other people's experience. But anyways, that's it for me. I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. I would also like to announce that I also made more video episodes of the Database Network on my channel. You can check it out here and binge them through my playlist. Be sure to thumbs up the video if you enjoy it, subscribe to the database, and follow me on social media as seen above. And check out my previous video uploads on the Database Network here. This is CJ Styles signing off, and have an amazing day.